Okay, a couple days ago we started this guy on his journey to e-collar conditioning. Unlike the Rottweiler mix, this guy is a little bit more socially engaged. Doesn't have a lot of fight. He's got a lot of quit. When he decides that he's done, he just kind of lays down on the job. Off. Thank you. What was that? And basically, you know, the jumping, of course, is not appropriate. This was a clean shirt. And basically, instead of wrestling with the dog with the e-collar, all I did was tap on the pager function of the collar, which acts as a disruptor. And what we had started to do was introduce this guy to the concept that when he felt that stimulation, it meant to move. So I'm tapping on the collar as I back away. He's scratching. Good. To remind him that when he feels that pressure, it means to come to me. Okay. I reward and release and move on. Today, a little bit too big of a piece there for you, huh? Today, what we're going to do is we're going to start rounding the heel. And the way we do that is essentially we're going to start making long sweeps. And what I want to do is get him used to the idea that now, not only does the collar mean to pay attention to me, it means to follow me. This is an Einstein, e-collar Technologies 300 Mini. It has 100 settings, and it's approximately 13 on momentary. Good. Very nice. Voluntary behavior is always rewarded. Good dog. Now, as he moves away, I move away from him and tap. What happened there, big guy? I stop tapping as soon as he moves towards me. And again, good. Any motion that brings him to me, good pup. Good boy. Now again, he's a little confused. We also have a female in season. Good. Here. Good pup. Nope. Good. Sit. Very nice. So he's a little caught up in that. Pup. Now, because he has no concept of what heel means, I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on this dog. I'm not looking for a precision heel. All I'm looking for is for him to bend and move with me. Let's go. Good pup. Good boy. Oop, my bad. I stepped on the leash to stop his forward momentum. A lot of times these guys, and he's got a strong opposition reflex, the startle response is a good way to get him. Come on, bud. Good boy. It's a good way to get him. Good. Sit. Very nice. To understand, the same rules that were applied with the Rottweiler, the presence of the indirect pressure from the collar means focus on the handler and good things happen. Let's go. Good. Here. So even though it was only about 2 or 3 paces, we actually got him a little bit more tuned in. Let's go. Good. Very nice. Hurry up. Good pup. Yes. Okay. All right. We got him a lot more tuned in without using any leash pressure at all. Giving him a deliberate correction for something that he doesn't know is kind of fruitless. What I want to do is allow him to find the end of the leash. Good. And using the principles that we introduced the other day, when he responds to that pressure, he's going to return to the proximity of the handler. Good, good. A little bit of pearl pea to distract him. I've bumped the collar up to a 14. Good. Very nice. And the appropriate response gets a reward. Okay. Good pup. The reason we do this on a 15-foot line is because we want the dog to understand that essentially he has the latitude to be able to escape or avoid or cooperate. But it's his choice 99% of the time. Now here, I'm tapping and applying a little bit of direct leash pressure very slightly by moving away. My hands are not enacting that correction. Technically, good, good. Very nice. Good. And I keep tapping. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Good. Okay. Now he's all discombobulated because of the girl dog smell. And what I'm using is the pager function to disrupt it, not the electronics. And if you notice, he gets a little bit more discombobulated because that's not something he's experienced before. Good boy. Here, come here. Sit. Very nice. Good pup. I knows it, huh? Leave it. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of reminding before we continue, because I need for him to get his nose off the ground without having to fight him for it. That's the pager. Go back to the electronic component. I'm going to go up the dial just a little bit to about a 16. You see him flicking his ear. He feels it, but he's not quite sure what it is now. Aha! Good boy. Pager. Good. Pager. Good. Good dog. Very nice. So, he's a young male. Good pup. A recent neuter. He is an adult. They speculate that he has sired a litter just by virtue of the fact that there was a young 4-month-old pup that came into the rescue with him at the same time who looks just like him. So he understands what the hormones are all about. And again, there we go. That was again the pager function. Pager. Pager. And again, I want to encourage him to continue moving just by virtue of the fact that quitting is his default for everything. And again, that's the pager function, which is the T on the right-hand side of the LED display. Good boy. All right. Sit. And that was in response to the electronic function, which was toggling between pager to distract him from his distraction and the e-collar momentary set on 16. Okay. So we're kind of trying to get his mind right in order to get him to understand, good, that, good boy, very nice, that we, actually have an agenda. And that agenda is ignore the distraction, good pup, in favor of the guarantee. I warrant that if you pay attention, good stuff happens. If you don't pay attention, bad stuff happens. Not bad stuff, but annoying stuff. Good boy. Very nice. Now he's kind of full of beans today. We've had a bit of spotty weather. Okay, let's go. So, they haven't had a lot of outdoor work. And as a result, he's kind of feeling his oats. Good. And again, we get to quit. We get the gator roll. Ah, good boy. Good boy. Now, I'm not going to reward that. I'm going to lie to him. Good boy. Just because I don't want him thinking that the quit and the gator roll are rewardable. So I'm going to hold out the promise that good things are coming, but I'm going to make him do something else in order to get it. You ready? Here. Good. Sit. Good. As easy as that. Okay. So I don't want him thinking, hey, what's that leash got you all discombobulated for, huh? Let's get that off of you. This is an important trick right here. He's got the leash tied up all around his body. He's got a bit of neck sensitivity. Good. What I don't want to do is involve myself in that process. So what I did was I went to the clasp on the collar. That way I can kind of snake the leash off of his body without touching him and getting him aroused. So that way he can walk out of it on his own and I don't have to worry myself about getting bit. And there we go. Now I don't know if you saw it, but he did put his mouth on me. Good boy. Good. There we go. This actually is turning out to be a much more beneficial workout for him than the things that we had previously planned, because now he's just starting to be a kind of a nudge. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good pup. And all I'm doing is just reminding him of the work we did the other day. Good boy. Ah, come here, big fella. Good pup. Nice. Now, I didn't reward him that time because I'm not paying off the fight. I don't want him thinking that the more he struggles, the more incentive he's going to achieve, because that's not the way it works. What I want to do is condition him into believing that the appropriate response at the appropriate time is what engenders that reward. Good boy. And again, quit. Again, leave it. Collar. Good. Hold that. Good. And let him walk out of it. Good, good. Today he wants to be a little bit of a misfit, get himself into trouble. We're going to let him work through that a little bit. You got a food now, don't you? Ah. Ah. Okay. I've adjusted the collar, made it a nudge tighter because it's starting to work down his neck. What's out there? What's out there? Sit. Good. Good pup. We're starting to lose him in the communications. Okay? Good. Good boy. What was that? And now we're back to teaching and learning. All right? Good, good. It becomes the dog's responsibility to be mindful of that leash. Good pup. And now all of a sudden, we have a dog who's bending with us. Almost anyways. I'm going to disrupt. Good. And get him back on track as quickly as possible. Good pup. Tap and turn. Good. Very nice. And keep up the chase game. Good, good. So now, the stationary skill we taught the other day starts moving. As soon as he heads away, I'm tapping and turning. He's got to catch me regardless. Good pup. Sit. Yes, very nice. All right, huh? Okay. All right, buddy. All of my turns, with the exclusion of that last one, are away from the dog. That way we start rounding the behavior of walking on the left. Good, good. Very good. Sit. Sit. Not jump. There we go. Here, sit. Nice. And again, he's never sat at my side. He's only sat in front. So I'm not going to punish him for being wrong. I'm going to help him by just getting him to sit. Okay. When we start moving to the short leash is when I'm going to start actually teaching him to sit beside me and not in front of me. Good pup. Very nice.